Hi, this is Mato. In this video I will show you a game between Pein and Simon Williams. This is a game from Bunratty Masters, played in 2019. Pein had white pieces and he started with e4. Simon Williams played e6, d4, d5, the French defense, knight to c3, knight to f6, e5, attacking the knight and gaining the space on the board, knight from f to d7, f4, c5, attacking white center, knight to f3, knight to c6, more pressure on the pawn on d4, bishop to e3, bishop to e7, queen to d2, Simon Williams castled kingside, bishop to e2, b6, white to move. How would you continue in this position if you had white pieces? Would you castle kingside or queenside? Pein castled queenside. Castling kingside was a safer option, but Pein wanted to be more adventurous, and perhaps he wanted to entertain the audience, so he castled queenside. It is black to move. How would you continue now? Most of the time, black wants to take on d4, but in this case, c4 is the strongest move, and this is what Simon Williams played. Black is intending b5. Pein played f5, black to move. This is very important moment of the game. Should black play a6 and then b5, or b5 immediately? What would you do? a6 or b5 immediately? Simon Williams played b5, sacrificing the pawn. This is an awesome move by Simon Williams. a6, preparing b5, is slow. Then white plays f takes on e6, and after f takes on e6, knight to g5, and white is doing well. Back to our game. There is a big difference. b5, threatening b4 and offering the pawn for free. F takes on e6, f takes on e6, knight takes on b5, knight to b4, white to move. Pein played bishop to g5, challenging the defender of the knight on b4. Rook to b8 was played. Knight takes on a2 is the first move that comes to mind, because this is check. But Simon Williams wanted to activate more pieces and then deliver a final blow. So he played rook to b8, knight to c3, black to move. If the bishop on e7 was defended, then black would play queen to b6. What would you do in this position if you had black pieces? Simon Williams played queen to b6. Did he forget about the bishop on e7? No, he didn't. b3 was played. If bishop takes on e7, then knight takes on a2 check, and after knight takes knight, queen takes on b2 checkmate. Back to our game. Pein played b3, and now white plays the obvious. Knight takes on a2 check, knight takes knight. Bishop to a3 check, forcing white king to go in the front of the firing squad. King to b1, c takes on b3, knight to c3. If c takes on b3, one line goes like this. Queen takes on b3 check, king to a1, bishop to b2 check, king to b1, bishop takes on d4, discover check, king to c1, queen to b1 checkmate. Back to our game. Knight to c3 was played. Black to move. Pawn takes pawn on c2 check is the first move that comes to mind. Instead, Simon Williams played bishop to a6. Pawn takes pawn on c2 check is a fine move. Then king takes on c2, queen to b3 check, king to d3, knight to c5 check, king to e3, knight to e4. Black is winning. And let's go back to knight to c5 check. So after knight to c5 check, if d takes on c5, rook takes on f3 check, bishop takes on f3, queen to c4 check, king to e3, bishop takes on c5 check. Black is winning. But Simon was hungry, and he wanted to go to a pub to buy a lunch and a beer. So he played a move that ended the game much sooner. Back to our game. Simon Williams played bishop to a6, preventing the escape of the king to d3. The game continued. Bishop takes on a6, queen takes on a6, and white resigned. For the entertainment purpose, I will show you just one line. Queen to d3, pawn takes pawn on c2 check, king takes on c2, rook to b2 check, king to c1, rook to f2 discover check, king to b1, rook to b8 check, king to a1, bishop to b2 double check, king to b1, black to move into checkmate in 1, queen to a1, check, mate. This was an awesome game by Simon Williams, Ginger GM. What do you think of this game? Thank you for watching and bye for now.